Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE Raw, 22nd of May 2017. We kick off the show with Bray Wyatt making his way to the ring. Bray wants everyone to stand up, for soon the slaves of the beast will be liberated. Stand up and rejoice for your one true saviour, Bray Wyatt. The beast cometh, and the beast is all around us. He lives in each and every one of you. He is the leash that society wraps around you. He is the reason your children cannot sleep at night. He is the voice that tells you not to fight, but to run. Bray says he is in control. Soon he will open the chest of the beast, and he will feast on his black heart. The beast will die the most brilliant of deaths in the hands of your one true saviour, Bray Wyatt. At Extreme Rules, 4 men will suffer, and he will begin his brilliant crusade to slay the beast. Bray says he alone can protect you. You think Seth Rollins can protect you? Bray says Seth's road ends when he sacrifices Seth Rollins. He says he will sacrifice Mojo too. There are no friends in his world. There are only followers, just as Finn Balor. You can try and live vigorously through him, but even the demon himself will see the truth that only he can slay the beast. Bray Wyatt is the only one who can slay the beast. Bray says there is a fifth. There is one who claims this is his yard. That man is Roman Reigns. Massive boos. Bray says, what does one silly yard mean to the man that owns the world? Bray said this is his world. Jesus Christ! You try repeating any of that. Seriously, that is mental. It makes no sense and it's really hard to repeat. Seriously, literally just get that off a website like PW Insider and try. That was hard. That's like the 3rd time I've tried to read this amount of text. That's mental. Obviously, Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. He says if you're going to run his mouth in his yard, you better do it to his face. Bray laughs and tells Roman that he is good to see him too. Nothing has changed. You let your temper get the best of you. Bray says he is the truth and he is the only one who can beat Brock Lesnar. Roman says he will beat 4 guys at Extreme Rules, and that includes you. Roman says he will move on and beat Brock Lesnar. Roman says that is the truth. Roman says he is not worried about Extreme Rules now. He's only worried about getting Bray's ass out of his yard. Kurt Angle's music plays, makes its way to the stage. Kurt says the Fatal 5-Way might be the most important match in the new era. Kurt says he's looking at 2 of the favourites. He wants to see who has momentum. Kurt likes the idea of Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt right now. He calls for a referee. We have that match. Not a bad talking segment, actually. And it led to an immediate match. It was alright, actually. Samoa Joe's music plays and makes his way to the ring during the match. Joe surveys the situation and tells Bray Wyatt to finish off Reigns. Joe with a cocaine clutch to Reigns, and the referee calls for the bow. So Roman Reigns wins via disqualification. After the match, Wyatt attacks Reigns, and then Joe with a cocaine clutch to Wyatt. Seth Rollins' music plays, he attacks Joe and hits a dropkick. Reigns with a Superman punch to Wyatt. All fairly good stuff. I did enjoy it. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns are in the back. Roman says he did not need Seth's help. Seth said he was not out there to help Roman Reigns, he was out there to get Joe. Kurt Angle said they're not done tonight. They will be in a tag team match tonight against Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe. That was a good call. The Drifter, Elias, Samson strums by, and Kurt says he just got his attention. He said Elias can get his first match on Raw and it'll be against Dean Ambrose. Fair point there. He didn't talk at any point, which was really good. Next match was Akira Tozawa versus Daivari. Brian Kendrick is watching in the back. Tozawa with a Sato suplex goes to the top and hits a back senton for the 3 count. Fairly good match, actually. Did what it needed to do. Tozawa looks strong. Brian Kendrick is then asked about the match, and he said he is impressed, but he's not as impressed as everyone else is. He vows to beat Tozawa tomorrow night on 205 Live. They are having a street fight, by the way, so check out 205 Live. It will be good. Then Sasha Banks walks in the back. She's asked about her feud with Alicia Fox and her match tonight. Sasha says she will win tonight and get away from Fox and her hot mess of a boyfriend. Alicia Fox and Dar are next to Sasha Banks, and Alicia says that Sasha is all alone. Dar says that Sasha is not the boss, but Dar won't say what she is. Okay, that was alright. Then we have Elias Samson versus Dean Ambrose. Elias performs a song before his first match on Raw. I think that's part of his gimmick. I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. He's intriguing, don't get me wrong. It's alright. Miz and Maurice are on the announcer's desk for the match. Samson with a kick and Ambrose bounces off the rope, hits the clothesline. Miz comes in the ring and attacks Samson to get Ambrose disqualified. So yeah, he wins his first match. Very, very smart. That's what he did. He did the smart plan thing. After the match, Samson hits a reverse swinging neckbreaker on Ambrose. Fair point. Maybe is this a feud going forward? Elias Samson involved in this situation? I don't know, but I like it. Whatever it is. Then we see Cass walking in the back and he sees Enzo down in the back. He wants to know what happened and he wants to know who did it. Enzo is then being checked on by officials. He's asked what happened. He says he does not know who jumped him. Kurt said he'll get to the bottom of this. Colin said Kurt better hope he finds out who did this before he does. All good. This looks like the next feud going forward. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do. Then Finn Balor is in the ring. He says, it sounds like the Balor Club is in the building. He says we have our hands full because of Extreme Rules. Because at Extreme Rules, they have a fatal 5-way match where the winner will face Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I just... Stop talking about Brock Lesnar and Universal title. You've mentioned it like 900 million times. Tonight, Carl Anderson stands in his past, but he is focused. Paul Heyman interrupts him. Mental. I didn't know Heyman could be there. He introduced himself to remind everyone that he is the advocate for Brock Lesnar. Some could say he is out here to scout potential victims for his client. Bray painted a portrait of the WWE Universe without the beast. Paul says he hates to vandalise Bray's masterpiece, but if Bray wins at Extreme Rules and steps into the ring with his client, he will treat Bray like a victim. Then there is Seth Rollins. He wants to complete the fatal freaking 5-way at Extreme freaking Rules. If he wins, Brock will make him a freaking victim. Then the Samoa Joe. Against Brock, Samoa Joe will be a victim. Then there is one who laid the dead man down, Roman Reigns, the odds-on favourite. If Roman wins Extreme Rules and challenges for the Universal title, he will not be the be-all and end-all of WWE. He will be Brock Lesnar's victim. Paul said that leads him to Finn Balor. Paul asks to enter the ring. Finn allows him. Paul says Finn's in nobody's victory. Finn is portrayed as an underdog, but he is no underdog. Paul says he sees Finn coming. He says Finn says if you cannot see it, it can be achieved. Paul says Finn is the most talented ring performer in WWE today. He actually is. He's fantastic. More importantly, Paul believes that Finn believes will take the other competitors to Extreme. That sentence makes no sense. Paul says he believes that Finn does not look at Brock Lesnar at the Universal Champion. You believe that Brock is the same as the other competitors in the Fatal 5-Way. Finn thinks Brock will become Balor's victim. Paul says that as all of the possibilities at Extreme Rules, his most intriguing at the thought of Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Paul wishes Finn luck in the Fatal 5-Way and offers a hand, and Finn shakes it. Finn says he's glad that Paul is here, but he wishes Brock was here. As Brock's advocate, maybe you can give him a message. Tell Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules he will win the Fatal 5-Way match. He'll go on to face Brock Lesnar for the championship that he never lost. Tell Brock that Finn Balor will beat Brock Lesnar. Great promo. I loved it. Paul Heyman's good. Finn Balor was good. Oh, good, actually. Then we had Carl Anderson versus Finn Balor. Balor with a sling blade hits everyone in drop kick, sends Anderson into the turnbuckle, goes up top, 2 to go for the 3 count. Alright match. It just makes Anderson look weak, which is a problem because Anderson's actually a fantastic wrestler. And as the tease went about being Bullet Club again, I don't know. He just deserves more, Carl Anderson does. Fairly alright. Did what I needed to do for Finn, I guess. Then match 5, Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks. Banks puts Alicia on the turnbuckle, hits a double knee drop, and gets the 3 count. Alright. After the match, Dart has something to say to Banks. Sasha slaps Banks in the face. Dart attacks Banks from behind and hits the scissor kick. Dart and Fox celebrate over Banks. Please don't tell me this is going to continue. It's a sack of shit. Sasha Banks has gone from feuding with Charlotte over the title to this crap. It's clear that WWE actually have no plans to do anything else with Sasha Banks right now. which is really sad because she was one of the top competitors in the WWE Women's Division, and now she's a basic glorified jobber that got her ass handed to her by Alicia Fox. You, Sasha Banks, are becoming an embarrassment of yourself, what you used to be. Sort your shit out. And then Kalisto and Apollo Crews talking about Kalisto wants to know what is wrong with Crews. Kalisto says that Crews is fighting Titus's battles. He wonders if Crews attacked Enzo. Crews said he did not attack Enzo. Titus is offering opportunities. Titus stops by and says Kalisto is trying to be the first international client of the Titus brand. He does not care how the money comes in. Kalisto says he does not want to be in any Titus brand. Titus says he's going to have Apollo teach him about respect. He tells Kalisto he made a mistake. I like that. I actually like the Titus O'Neil Apollo Crews thing, 'cause it's actually making Apollo Crews quite interesting, actually. So, good job there. Then we take a look at the trouble between the members of the Golden Truth. Good. Kill off R-Truth. Booker T says Goldust has not been himself for the last few weeks. Then Goldust comes on a promo package and he says, the brightest lights may fade away, but the gold is the purest of them all. The brightest lights are gold, and the brightest of them all. They never rust. Infinity luster, but R-Truth's light is flickering and fading. He is holding on for another chance to shine. At this point, someone tries to hand him a script. He throws down the script and says he doesn't need one. He's back in the director's chair now. He controls how and when his next film ends. The Golden Age is back. Oh my god, this promo was damn good. It's like the Goldust promos of the past. It was fantastic. Goldust has still got decent promo work in him. Good job there, Justin Runnels. Let him run with this. Oh god, microphone fall down. Sorry about that. Yeah, let him run with this, please. I want to see where this goes. Then Alexa Bliss in the interview area, she's asked about her match at Extreme Rules. We see what happened. Alexa is asked whether she is supposed to feel bad for Bayley. She doesn't. She wants to do it again. The first to get their hands on the kendo stick will get to use Extreme Rules. She'll make sure that Bayley's entire body is full of marks. She knows that Bayley is thinking of some fairy tale ending where she is champion. Bayley cannot be extreme. Alexa said she will do to Mickie James what she will do to Bayley. She will take her dreams and turn them into nightmares. Good promo. I like Alexa Bliss. Then we have Kalisto Apollo Crews. Titus yells at Crews and Kalisto hits a Salad de Sol. I don't know how you pronounce that word move. Yeah, for the 3 count. After the match, Titus yells at Crews. It was fairly alright, to be fair. Then we go to the match of the night. Matt Hardy versus Sheamus, with the stipulation the winner chooses the match at Extreme Rules. This got an "This is awesome" chant. It was fantastic match. Matt avoids a bro kick. Matt goes to the floor. Jeff with a splash to Cesaro off the apron. Sheamus kicks Jeff to the floor. Matt with a twist of fate for the 3 count. Great match. Loving this feud. These guys are fantastic. Matt and Jeff are asked what they're choosing for the stipulation. Matt tells Sheamus and Cesaro at Extreme Rules they'll be locked up and they will be torn down inside a steel cage. So yeah, I was not expecting that. I was expecting a ladder or TLC or something. Not a steel cage. I'm hyped now. Amazing. And we had Tony Nese versus Austin Aries. Nese gets back to a vertical position. Aries with a gourd buster into the last chancery and Nese taps out. After the match, Neville attacks Nese and applies the Rings of Saturn. Aries applauds Neville. This is basically a setup because their match is going to be a submission-based match. Rings of Saturn versus the last chancery, basically. Fun. Then Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss. Mickie with an elbow, she tries for head scissors, but Alexa escapes. Alexa with a punch and a DDT for a 3 count. The punch was vicious. It was great. After the match, Alexa gets a kendo stick from under the ring. Alexa hits Mickie across the back of the neck. Absolutely brutal shot. Bayley comes out of the ring. Bayley trips Alexa Bliss, grabs a kendo stick. Alexa gets out of the ring before Bayley can swing at her. Lovely tension being built for their match. Cannot wait to see that. Good job. Then we have our main event, Joe and Wyatt versus Reigns and Rollins. Reigns goes for a Superman punch, Joe moves and catches Rollins. Rollins argues with Joe, Wyatt pulls Reigns to the floor, Joe applies a coquina clutch, Rollins passes out and the referee calls for the bell. It was a fairly good main event. Just building up the massive feud, to be fair. Nothing special, but nothing bad either. Then after the match, Finn Balor in the back tells Kurt he did a hell of a job with the main event, but he wants to be a part of the main event. Kurt says he won't get a chance to face one of them, but it will be Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe versus Bray Wyatt, a triple threat match. And he says Roman Reigns will face Seth Rollins next week. And he says, I'm a really good GM. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. And that's how we end the show. Overall, a really, really good episode of Raw this week. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. It was really good. It was a fairly decent episode of Raw. I can't really say much more than that. It's helping along the storylines to Extreme Rules. All damn good. I like it. Now, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.